this is Shokora Zouheikyoku, aka chocomint, and welcome to my let's play of Deliver Us from Evil. In the last episode, we have chosen a partner for the journey, who is Michael, and now we'll be continuing our journey to see what we can find about our mission. Days passed with little progress since Caltron captured the butterfly. Anxiety grips my heart. I need to calm down. We'll find a lead eventually. I hear a knock at the door and jump in surprise. I agreed to meet Michael later, so it couldn't be him. Who is it? I open the door and see a postman dressed in a well-tailored uniform. I have a letter from Lord Von Gallen for Miss Relia. Yes, that's me. The postman smiles and hands me an envelope. Here you are, madam. Thank you. He bows and takes his slip as I clutch the letter to my chest giddily. My prayers were answered. Opening the letter, I am greeted by a short note bent in elegant script. To Pauline and Michael. Caltron, without a doubt. I'll keep it short. I've found another lead that may assist you with your investigation. The moment I read those words, my breath hitches and my excitement doubles. I bring the letter closer to my face and continue reading out loud. There have been sightings of your favorite bug in a nearby bar. I'm sure you know which one. A bar. A certain memory flashes into my mind. One where Ace brings me to a bar and I end up drunk. That was certainly a time. But Caltron is talking about a bar I went to with Ace, right? It has to be. I can't think of any other bar around here. I need to tell Michael about this. Without wasting another second, I rushed to Michael's room earlier than planned. Well, I see your apartment hasn't changed much. Have you decorated at all? When I steal a side glance at Michael, he rubs his hand on the back of his neck. His cheeks are also flushed. I feel worry welling up within me. Michael, are you alright? I'm fine, Relia. Well, if you insist. Relia, is my room really that plain? Simplicity isn't a bad thing. I think it suits you. That is good to hear. Michael sighs in relief, his expression softening into a gentle smile. But still, isn't this a bit extreme? Then, what did you think I should do? He looks a bit lost and unexpectedly cute. I throw a teasing jab, poking his shoulder. Well, if you ask me, even a single flower could liven up your room. I can see mirth in his golden eyes and a rather boyish smile playing on his lips. Perhaps you could help me decorate this room sometime, Relia. Really? That'll be great. Picking out flowers sounds really fun. We should go together then. We should? I'm glad I'm on Earth with Michael. I always knew he was a kind person at heart, but Earth seems to bring out different sides to him, and I find those sides endearing. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to decorating, I have something to tell you. Michael blinks, startled. What is it? A letter from Keldron. He takes the letter and reads it. A bar. Yeah, the place where humans drink. I think I know which one he's talking about. It should open at 2 p.m. Michael glances out the window. By how the sky looks, it should be around this time. Great! And even if it isn't open by the time we get there, we can always sightsee a bit more. I do hope you are aware of all two roads, Relia. Of course I'm aware. That's a given. I just think it's a waste if we don't make the most of our time here. Don't you agree? Aren't you curious about humans and their culture, Michael? Michael's expression becomes thoughtful, but it doesn't last long. As much as I am curious, we are on an investigation. Our job is to prevent any imbalance that may occur on Earth.
We must complete the mission.
Michael's tone is firm, and I can sense no room for argument. I understand his motives, but I can't help feeling a pain in my heart. I wish he would relax a little more. Let's go to the bar. You look dissatisfied, Relia. I shake my head. It's nothing. Let's go, Michael. We walk to the bar side by side, talking about Michael's previous times on Earth along the way. Michael seemed to enjoy sharing his stories and was recounting one about a burning bush when we arrived at the bar. Well, here we are. His smile fades completely, replaced by seriousness. It's open, so let us not waste more time standing outside. Michael strides to the door and holds it open, waiting for me to go in first. I flash him a small smile in response. Once I enter the bar, Michael follows after me. We sit down and take turns looking through the beverage. What are you thinking of getting? I am honestly not certain of what I would like to order. And moreover, some of these names are quite curious. I lean a bit more toward him to snatch a glance at the drink he's pointing at. When I look down at the list of beverages, I see they are selling something special. Dances with the wenches? Now, what's the story behind that name, I wonder? The picture next to the bolded name is an iced, vibrant pink drink in a glass cup, a line floating on the surface.
Humans.
Humans have gotten worse at naming things since I was last on Earth. I would name it Pink Lime Drink. I mean, that's a straightforward name. I stifle a laugh, remembering Michael's very original naming sense. I mean, it doesn't look bad, right? Why don't we try it? After all, wouldn't it be rude if we don't order anything?
Of course.
Michael looks at the drink and shakes his head. I cannot, Relia. Well, it's okay if you don't want the dances with the wenches drink. What do you want though? Something simple. Gin? I will pass. I tried to offer him different drinks on the menu. In the end, he settles for lemon-flavored water, while I settle for dances with the wenches. We don't have to wait long before our drinks arrive. Cheers! I leave my glass and clink it with Michael's. jeers. For a while, a comfortable silence settles between us. I steal a surreptitious glance toward Michael. Do you like it? Well, do you like it? It is different. In a good way or a bad way? I suppose in a good way. I'm glad. I think adding flavor to water is brilliant and it fits you perfectly. You think so? Yeah, we should bring the idea back to heaven. If you say so. I do not mind another glass. Oh, then let's have another glass and then we can cheer again. Just as we are about to order another glass, I catch a sudden flutter in my periphery. I could have sworn I saw a butterfly just now. I lean in toward Michael and whispered to him. Did you see that? Yes, that was definitely the same butterfly Cauldron captured. We have to chase after it. My voice gives away my urgency, and I scan the room for the butterfly. I spotted it among the pigeons. That's... Hello there, Ace. What? I somehow feel that his clothing is a bit different. But which part is it different? I cannot put a finger in it. Or maybe it's the shirt color that is different. Or maybe I'm just colorblind. No way, that butterfly is fluttering around Ace. Ace seems very calm, not minding the butterfly's presence as he talks to a beautiful woman. In fact, he seems so calm that it's unsettling. That conniver probably has something up his sleeves. What that is, though, is completely unknown to us. The butterfly moves from Ace to the woman. Do you think she's involved? No, I sense nothing out of the ordinary from her. But I cannot make out that conniver's aura. You think this matter does not need to be discussed. We should pay and leave now. What? But there is a time and place, Relia. It is simply not now or here. He makes a good point. As good as this opportunity is, we would draw too much attention if we took action. And that frustrates me, the fact that we're so close, yet so far from the answer. We say nothing more as we quietly pay the bill and head out. There's a possibility that it's just coincidence. I don't want to be suspicious towards Ace, who had shown me around town. But there's no way I can turn a blind eye to what we saw.
Real?
Michael? I am too caught up in my own thoughts to process what Michael has said. Ariel? Yeah? I have called you 5 times, and yet you only answer with a single word. His voice sounds stern, but I know well that worry underlines it. Sorry, I was just thinking. Nothing you need to worry about. If you say that, I only have a stronger feeling that it is something I need to worry about. It's just, I think Ace is involved. I concur, Varia. We must keep a closer eye on him. I agree. If I run into Ace again, I'll try to be more careful. Anyway, We both speak at the same time and we draw off. I break the silence. What did you want to say? You wanted to say something as well. Not really. It's not important. We continue walking in silence until I ask Michael about his experiences again. We pass by the park as the sun begins to set. Groups of children are rounded up by their parents and taken back home. Soon, it's only the two of us here. Michael stops in his tracks and looks up at the sky. Relia. I paused, my breath hitched, wondering what he would say. He gives me a serious yet gentle look. What do you think of humans, Relia? I am a little disappointed, but I sense this is important to him. I wonder what did you expected, though, Relia? I think they're different. I think they're different from us. I enjoy learning about them, but you're right. The mission comes first. I have to admit I'm surprised. You're questioning things, though. There is no need to be surprised, Relia. I am simply curious. I do not think I have ever tried knowing humans. Perhaps now is not the time. Regardless,
Of course.
having spent his time on Earth, I have found it to be an enjoyable experience. Enjoyable? It is my job to handle reports and lead armies in heaven. But I also have fun spending time with you. Even if we are just walking together, I wish to enjoy this time as long as I am able, as heaven may not allow us much leisure. I beam at him, my heart feeling light. Yes, let's enjoy it to the fullest. On our way back, I see a flutter again. It's the butterfly. The butterfly's red wings flutter slowly and hypnotizingly. I try to back away from it, but my feet refuse to move. What's happening? I'm completely paralyzed. Everything is turning red too. I can only stare in horror as the butterfly flits toward me.
Ariel!
It's okay. Michael. I feel numbing pain throughout my body and coldness at my back. What happened? Am I lying on the floor? I push myself up and forcefully open my eyes. Where is this? I look around, confusion hitting me like a spray of cold water. This is heaven, right? But how? Shouldn't I be on Earth? I walk around, trying to block out any frantic thoughts. Something feels off, but I can't tell what it is. I hear a familiar voice behind me.
Ariel.
Oh, That's a new hairstyle, actually. It looks good on him. I look down, and that's when I notice I'm back to being an angel. I could swear I was on Earth with Michael. Are you alright, Ariel? Huh? Me? Michael chuckles, his voice much like music. Who else would I be talking to if not you? Good point. Michael isn't helping my confusion. I was looking for you, actually. For me? Did you have any work you wanted me to do? No. I was simply wondering if you would be willing to accompany me. I am on a break right now. I also have a very important matter to discuss with you. Alright, I accept his offer with slight hesitation. Let's go, Ariel. Um, this feeling won't go away. Do you feel off? The feeling that something is off won't go away. I still don't know what it is though. I turned to Michael and asked him directly. Michael, do you feel like there's something strange happening?
Incorrect.
What I question is that. Of course there's nothing strange happening. If anything, you being here makes me happier. His response did nothing to remedy the strange feeling lodged in my heart. I guess I will go along with it for now. I smile at Michael and take his offered hand. We leave his office and wander into the hallways of heaven. It's deserted except for the two of us. Michael pulls me in so that our chests are nearly touching. I wonder, has Michael been this touchy-feely? And whether he has this kind of new hairstyle that leaves you quite wondering about stuff? With one hand holding my arm and the other around my waist, he climbs across the maple halls. I follow his lead. Why are you two dancing though? There is no music playing, but we move gracefully without a single misstep. Was he always so good at dancing? I feel his body against me. I feel his strong hand at my back. Hear him chuckles as he guides me. My heart beats faster. I want to relish in his warmth, just for a little while.
Ariel.
Oh dear. While we are dancing, he calls my name. Bring me out of my thoughts. There's something I want to tell you. He stops dancing and stares at me. I feel both uneasy and elated under his golden gaze. Sunlight chooses that moment to land on Michael, wreathing his golden hair in a natural halo. Ooh! If you consider in a normal manga, this should be a situation where like sparkles or roses appear in the panel. As if he wasn't already breathtaking enough. I'm entranced. We're so close that I can feel his breath, and his face is the only thing that my eyes are willing to see. I raise my hand to caress him. I can't feel much warmth. What's going on? Michael leans into the palm of my hand. Ariel, I love you. Woo! Oh wait, no. That's a terrible attempt of trying to voice Michael love confession for me. Well, it's a love confession, even though it's kind of not official, and maybe because of her delusion or the butterfly. Upon hearing his confession, my hand twitches. Michael seems to notice. Do you not feel the same? I draw off. I can't bring myself to answer him. However beautiful he was, however much his words shook me, something was off. You will make me embarrassed if you continue staring so deeply, Ariel. That's because you... Just then, I see something in my periphery. The nearby tree has a couple of withered leaves. I could have sworn there weren't any before now. Everything darkens. Grass and leaves wither, and my surroundings fade until there's only Michael and me left in the black void. What's happening? When I turn to see Michael, he looks as if he had been injured. I see no visible injury though. His expression makes me feel more confused, if not a bit unsettled. Michael? Oh. He's fading away. I can only stare at him in horror as his figure starts to crumble, fading away like ash. Michael! Once I recover from my shock, I run as fast as I can over to him. By the time I reach him, his body has already disappeared. Instead, I see a butterfly. A butterfly with crimson wings. Suddenly, all of the strange mannerisms I saw from Michael made sense. Have I been talking to the butterfly this entire time? The butterfly, as if teasing me, flutters around me before flying away. But wait! I tried to chase after it, but it disappears into the void. Where did it go? It couldn't have possibly gone that far.
Ariel!
At that moment, I hear a voice call out to me. That voice! Michael, where are you? I gaze around frantically, trying to find the direction his voice came from. The voice called out to me, this time louder and clearer.
Ariel!
I'm here, Michael! It's coming from above. I reach out with outstretched fingers towards the sky. Darkness gives way to light, a light so blinding and strong that I'm forced to show my eyes.
Are you awake?
Relia, are you awake? Michael's here. Caught by surprise, I stood up, only to groan in pain. I stumble, shocked by how weak my body is, but Michael catches me.
Ariel!
Thanks for catching me. So warm. I no longer feel any chills. This has to be reality. I realize that I'm currently in Michael's apartment. He took care of me. I smile and relax into Michael's strong and warm embrace. Seeing that I was fine, Michael breathes a long sigh of relief.
I was worried that you might.
Michael draws off, clearly not wanting to finish his sentence. He holds me tight. What's he jumbling? You look a little pale, Michael.
That is just because I used a bit too much energy. I will be fine. I'm just glad that you were all right.
He lays me down on the bed gently. Michael. There was an earnest look in his eyes, and something not unlike the expression I saw fake Michael wear when he told me he loved me. My heart skipped a beat. Although weak, I lift my hand, cupping his cheek. He smiles warmly at me, and I feel his strong hand clasp my own. We don't move. I breathe him in, keeping time with the rise and fall of his chest, but lost count halfway through. I'm happier than I've ever been, and I dare to wonder if maybe he and I... But are you sure we can do this?
You mean your hand on my cheek?
I mean, we are angels and we have different ranks too. Are we Too different. Michael falls silent.
We are both on Earth.
Huh?
And while we are on Earth, we are like humans. So between us, what rank is there?
I feel my heart flutter at his words.
And even if we weren't on Earth, I believe we can still transcend our ranks. Do you think so as well?
Hearing Michael say that makes me euphoric. Yes! For a long time in heaven, I have double-guessed myself. After Michael's words, I no longer need to. Chuckling softly, Michael leans in. The distance between us closes. My heart beats like a drum. Oh! Ah! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so cute! Wait, actually, that's interesting. Is that I noticed that her bangs are curved here? Maybe the sprite is a bit small or something that I don't notice, but it's actually curved at the bangs. It looks really unique, actually, very cute. But the most important thing is they kissed. Yes, it's a forehead kiss, but it's really cute, super cute. There also we have the sunlight that frames our romantic scene with yellow and orange, a warm tone, and sparkles where they touch his lips, touch her forehead, and so on. So it is a good development in their relationship now. Nice. Now we just need to wait for another kiss on the lips. He kissed me. His lips are really soft. Love and warmth envelops me as his holy light wraps around my body, easing all the tension and worries I accumulated on Earth.
A blessing. May the future bring you favor in dire situations. You will surely be protected.
I guess there's a reason why this section is forced, like almost completely. I take this blessing with gratitude. Are you okay? I appreciate your concern, but what about you? I will be alright. I hope so. Michael has probably been through his fair share of tribulations before. What's one more? Well, thanks again. I feel a smile tug at my lips. To receive a blessing from Michael, nothing could make me happier. We talk softly for a while. Michael is more relaxed than I've ever seen him, and he listens to every word I say with a smile. A few hours later, the sun sets. We should go back now, Relia. You never know what tomorrow will bring us. Alright, thanks for taking care of me, Michael.
If I may.
Relia, there is nothing that brings more joy to my heart than watching over you. I blush at his earnest admission. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Rest well, Relia. You too, Michael. Nice. Good night. Oh, no, good night kiss. Okay. Back in my own room, I lie on my bed. I can't sleep yet. My heart is still pounding for my afternoon with Michael. Michael, the general who I've been healing for centuries. The archangel who was 3 whole ranks above me. The man who I love. It was a difficult admission, but I could not deny it. I touched my forehead where he kissed me and recalled his words. With his protection, Nothing could stand between us and ending the chaos on Earth. I look forward to tomorrow with fervor and close my eyes. That night I dream. There is darkness all around me, like a cloudless, star-deprived night. It feels exactly like when the butterfly had entrapped me yesterday. Feeling frustrated, I walk forward, hoping to find a path to escape this place. Then I see a butterfly. It flutters in front of me, beckoning. I reach out to touch its crimson wings, but it flits out of my reach and flies out. I need to chase after it. A sense of anger and urgency fills my heart as I run after it. I needed some answers. Eventually, the shadows fade away into a beautiful garden. I heave a sigh of relief, glad to be back somewhere recognizable. But the relief doesn't last long. As the butterfly drifts toward the heart of the garden, the foreboding in my heart grows. I keep running until I finally catch up to it. When my fingers touch its wing, it disappears. The sight that greets me afterward freezes me in place. No way! A huge mango cocoon shudders before me, pulsing with energy. I feel sick just looking at it. What is this? Am I having a nightmare? Whatever it is, it's dangerous.
Princess.
What a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? Ace approaches me, his grin never leaving his face. I also noticed that he has reverted to his first original clothing, where he's half naked, like really half naked. I can see his chest, the wash for abs, only barely covered by his jacket. What a fashion style! Ace, what's going on? What is that thing behind you? Oh, this? It's not as scary as it looks. In fact, it's something you can help me with. Nothing about this looks nice. It makes my skin crawl. I can't help you with anything if I don't know what is happening, Ace. You have to tell me, please. This, my life's work, my magnum opus. This bad boy can fit so many butterflies inside. Butterflies? You can see them? My suspicions start rising as I think back to the bar, and how butterflies seem to hover around Ace, how Michael could not make out his aura. Before my horrified eyes, the butterflies which has been hovering around the cocoon start pulsing in tune with it and sinking into its dark flesh. These ingenious little things help build the cocoon. Each one is made of a base desire, a forbidden wish, since they are my specialty. Each wish makes the cocoon stronger. Won't you be so obliging as to get me one too? I don't understand. Why are you doing this? What do you get from this? Because heaven has been strolling with us for too long. As their rules, they're stuck up view on the world. It's holding everyone back. It's holding you back, Relia. Once this thing goes off, you'll be free to do whatever you want. Just make a wish, and you'll have your dream life here on Earth. My time on Earth has been some of the happiest moments of my life. The cafes and bars, going shopping, just learning about humans and trying new things. But none of it would have mattered if Michael wasn't there to share the experience with me. I think you're misunderstanding something, Ace.
Huh?
Misunderstanding? How so? I don't need to make wishes. I'm happy already. Even if I'm not living on Earth, I know that I'll be happy. Oh, really? And how do you know that for sure, princess? A certain figure pops into my mind, and I picture his warm smile that he shows only to me. Warmth fills my chest, and I can't stop a smile from tugging at my lips. I just know. I have faith. For a second, E's eyes widen slightly, then his lips curl into a slight grin. Faith, huh? You want me? His words give me an unsettling feeling. He doesn't sound too wounded to me. Just as the words leaves his mouth, Ace is engulfed in a storm of red wings.
Lover boy.
Say hi to lover boy for me. I recoil in shock, just as the dream starts to fade away. By the time I open my eyes, everything is dark and Ace is gone. I sit up on my bed, breathing raggedly. It takes a while before I calm down, but no matter how much time passes, the dread never leaves my heart. There's no mistaking it. It's Ace we're after. Memories of time spent with Ace flash through my mind. He seems nice, but there is no excusing what he's doing. I still feel like I'm missing something important. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're missing something important for some reason. I cannot say that Ace is completely a good person, but he's more like of a anti-protagonist or something of that kind. So there must be some reason. And since, yeah, I replay the dream in my mind again. I see Ace greeting me before the white cocoon he was making. I hear him dramatically explain how the evil thing worked, and I turn away to look at. The garden is the same one when I first met him. I need to go there now. Okay, good. She called for Michael. It will be very dangerous if she decided to go alone. My heart beating with urgency, I run to Michael's apartment and swing open the door. Michael, we have to. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I draw out when I see the sight before me. Oh, Lord, of all the times. You could have not, Relia. Or is it so urgent that you need to just open the door without doing so? Well, yes, but I didn't mean to walk in on you while you were changing. Both of our cheeks are shades of red as we fall into an awkward silence. I can't help but look at his exposed torso, feeling drawn to his torn abs. His body is covered in scars from past battles. I mean, he has a really nice body and a real 8-packs. I mean, 8 is 8. Usually it's already difficult to get their 6-packs. But here we have 8. 8 as 8. A faint smile raised my lips. I remember healing that small scar on his chest back when I first became a guardian angel, and Michael's protest when he insisted he would be fine. Are you alright? What? Who, me? Michael chuckles. Who else could I be talking to if not you? I know. Let's talk after you change. This is an emergency though. Girl, you're I mean, it's easy to be distracted at such a sight. But okay. I hastily turn around so my back is facing Michael. Only when he says he is done do I look back.
Ariel?
What is it that you wanted to tell me about? The task at hand snaps me out of whatever lingering embarrassment I have, and my tone turns serious. Michael, we have to go to the garden right now. The garden? I had a dream. I was in the garden when I first met Ace. He was there too. With a cocoon? I don't know what it is, but it's definitely dangerous. So you had a premonition from a dream? Not quite. I think he actually contacted me to bring me to his side. Bring you to his side? Yes, he tried to tease me. I can't bring myself to tell Michael exactly what he said. He seems to sense something is off, regardless, and is visibly concerned. And of course I rejected his offer. Good. Never trust a demon. Demon? From what you've told me, he has to be one, really. It seemed normal to me. I can't deny the facts, though. Caldron himself confirmed the wish came from an incubus in the night visit I just had. There's something more important we have to do. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we'll find some answers in the garden. We don't have any time to waste. I approach Michael and wrap his hand. Are you ready?
Of course.
Always ready. Let's go. With Michael's hand in my own, we dash to the garden as fast as humanly possible. The entrance to the garden seems normal, but as we venture deeper, I can feel a vulnerable, unsettling air. It feels the exact same as what I felt in the dream. This sensation is very unpleasant. You can say that again. All voices are no louder than a whisper. My hand tightens around Michael's. I feel his large hand squeeze my back.
I will protect you.
Don't worry, Relia. I smile back, reassured. I know he'll keep me safe if things go wrong. The unsettling feeling grows stronger the closer we get to the source. It doesn't take us long to find a cocoon. Just like in the dream, it's as ominous as I remember it. It's unnaturally large and has an unsettling aura that makes my hair stand on end. Is this the cocoon you were talking about? I nod in response. Is this just going to be a reenactment of my dream? I continue walking until I see a butterfly approach me. Feeling somewhat dazed, I lift my hand with my index finger out. The butterfly perches on my finger, its wings still slowly moving up and down. Do you like it? This voice. Azazel. Michael's voice is calm, but deeper than usual. Azazel? Wait, isn't his name?
Took you long enough.
Oh, huh? Wait, no, wait, what? Wait, what? Um, that's unexpected. I well, actually, I shouldn't be too surprised at this, but I mean, I would expect it, Ace to be someone like someone else, not like the person I know. Like we have Michael, yes, Michael will help us, but is introduced in the beginning. But then we have heard mentions of Lucifer and Azazel, but I didn't expect it that Ace is actually one of them. Oh boy, oh dear.
Silence, demon.
Michael looks grim. I have never heard of Azazel, but from the sounds of it, that's kind of odd, isn't it? It should be like after that, but okay. He must be fallen. I glance at the man across from us, still finding it hard to not see him as Ace. Yeah, that's kind of a surprise. Like I didn't expect it to see Azazel, but then we have Michael here, so I should not be that surprised. Why are you doing this? I'm sure you know the repercussions of your actions. Ace chuckles, his voice laced with a mocking undertone. Me? I was aware from the beginning, princess. Yeah, I know. Like the fact that she's kind of buzzed from the beginning. Like she met him, then he got her scroll for her, and then he looked at the butterflies. Yeah, she's kind of busted from the mission. And now we have a situation that we don't know the whole story at all, because Caltron is stuck in the middle. Like whether he is an ally or enemy is still unknown, since he is friends with Ace. So there's a lot of problems with the situation. Now let me ask you a question. Since when did you care? What do you mean? There wasn't a time we didn't care. Please don't make me laugh. You angels don't care as much for humanity as you do saving your own bride. Pretty ironic, actually. That's not true. I don't know every human individually, but that doesn't mean I don't care for their well-being. Feeling a bit uncomfortable, I tried to switch the topic. I think this should be a good end for it as we reach the choices. And so, in this section, we have no more about the person behind the butterflies. See Ariel kind of being hypnotized, and it's reaching a point when there's more information to be known about the situation at hand. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.